Hello, my name is Jimmy, and today we're going to check out the 2025 Honda Civic hatchback. This is the hybrid variant, so let's see exactly what they've changed here. In our favorite Boost Blue, we got LED headlamps. As it is the hatch, we have hexagons in the center. That's a little different. These are functional air vents. They go through the side, creates a little bit of a divider over the wheels for better aerodynamics. Blacked mirror caps on the side, that looks kind of nice. Proximity door locks on the front doors, but sadly not on the rear. 18-inch wheels and tires. As it is winter, I do have a set of Michelin X Ice on here as the press car. LED tail lamps on the rear. You do get halogen turn signals, but LED around the outside. The rear end, to me, is missing a little bit something. I have this little duckbill that's right here. It's not really a duckbill, it's just like a little small integrated spoiler. But I feel like it's missing a little bit something. It doesn't need anything big like the Type R, but just something a little bit more pronounced to let you see that it's a little bit more sporty. Speaking of sporty, this is the top sport touring trim. And like I said, it is the hybrid. But the hybrid badge, does that look off to you? Like, the right side just seems a little bit lower than it should be. Underneath, single exhaust on the right side, unlike the 1.5. Open up the hatch. We got a generous hatch opening and area here. I do love this where you're able to just slide it over. It's out of the way. And with one pull, the whole thing comes off as a cartridge. This is just a really nice system. And clips right back into place. Easily attaches. Super nice. Underneath the floor, what do we got here? Do we get a spare? Of course not. Gone is the age of spare tires, and here are more fixal flats. Gotta save whatever space that they can, right? Let's put that back. Checking out the rear seats first. As it is a sport touring, we do get heated seats, 3 levels, so you can adjust it here. Scratchy plastics on this side. Apologize for that. No pockets behind the driver's side, but you do get pockets on the passenger side, just a way for them to save some money. Floppy armrest right here in the center. It's yeah, I kind of wish that this was like at least stays there. That'll be a little bit more comfortable, but whatever. Lower anchors are just right behind this fabric piece. Pretty easily locatable. Seats themselves are alright. Headroom looks good. LED light up top, pretty normal stuff. Front, definitely better materials, not scratchy. And then, once we're inside, let's start her up. Pretty typical Civic in here. Really no changes to let you know as a hybrid. The only thing really is this right here to tell you that you got a hybrid comparing to the standard model. And of course the cluster looks a little different, and you got this power flow information here. The cluster digital screen here, you got little dials on the steering wheel to adjust different items. Pretty standard stuff. So you can see all the information that you really need to see. Same thing with the infotainment, pretty usual stuff here. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto on this top trim. Lower trims, you do have to plug it into a USB port, which is just right down here. Shifter, pretty normal. Qi wireless charger, cup holders, generous bin right here in the center. Yeah, it looks like a Civic. Really, there's not much to it. Looks pretty normal, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. And a lot of people do like this interior, although some aren't a fan of that. This is real metal. I don't know, it feels more plasticky to me, but Honda says there's real metal. Dual zone climate control, heated seats, heated steering wheel, because we, of course, need it here in Canada, but no cooled seats. So it's not like a K4 or a Elantra, for example. On the driver's side here, there's a bunch of blank buttons other than your traction control button. And that's really it. Some glossy black plastic, which every journalist needs to complain about because they're like, oh, it gets so dirty and fingerprinty and smudgy. But every journalist also gets their car detailed every week, so they don't know what that's actually really like, do they? Maybe some do. Anyways, let's take a look at pricing, shall we? Because as equipped here, it's not cheap. Let me pull up my notes. 2025 Honda Civic Hybrid. So, as equipped, 41,000 Canadian dollars. 41,000, that's a lot of money for Civic Touring Hybrid hatch. 33,000 in the US. If you go with the non-touring, so if you don't need all the bells and whistles that this has, 37,456 Canadian or 30,150 US. So you can save a little bit of money if you don't get like the Bose audio that's in here, the wireless CarPlay. You get, you know, the regular plug-in CarPlay. What else don't you get? The seats that's in here, that's different. You don't get the heated seats in the rear. Was the wheels different? No, you still get 18s. Some other stuff that I can't remember right now on top of my head anyways. But it's pricey, 41,000. If you don't need the hatch, if you go with the sedan, you can save a little bit of money there too. Because the sedan sport touring, that's $39,056. So you can save a little bit of money if you like with this sedan. Or if you want something bigger, Accord Sport Hybrid, that's $44,956. So still more, because it is an Accord, it is bigger. But, I mean, this is still a good size. This Civic is like as big as the Accord was, not a few years back, a little while back. The powertrain is good though, like this 2-liter hybrid powertrain, it doesn't actually connect to the wheels until you're at like higher speeds. It's kind of cool. Most people won't figure that out, but it's 200 horsepower, 232 pound-feet of torque. So most everyday uses is more than sufficient, quicker than a Civic Si. So it's good. In terms of economy, city, you're looking at rated at 4.8 liters for 100 kilometers or 50 US mpgs. And on the highway, 5.4 liters for 100 kilometers or 45 US mpgs. So yeah, this is just a quick look. I'll do a full review on this car in about a week's or so time. If you have any questions on it, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you within the review. Take care.